So I have to talk about this case, Natalee Holloway. It's all over the news. This happened in 2005, and her family has waited 18 long years, almost 18 and a half years, going through hell. As if not losing a child isn't hard enough, having somebody have the story and not being able to find her parents both doing lots of interviews, looking for her, going to Aruba, being arrested too. He's been arrested. You know who the killer is, you just don't know why it happened or how it happened or where she is. And he tells multiple stories. So yeah, let's get into that. As soon as I saw, so Joran, who cares, vandersloot got extradited back in June. This other crime, which was the whole purpose of him being in the US, happened in 2012. I don't know how you would know about this case. This beautiful, I'm talking about absolutely gorgeous, 10 out of 10, more than that. Beautiful, smart girl with a full ride scholarship, pre-med, going on a senior trip to Aruba, having fun with her friends. The last day of her trip, she loses her life. Horrific. Horrific. So 36-year-old vandersloot got a plea deal, even though the whole time he's pleading not guilty to extortion. Literally asks her mother for money. I'll tell you where she is if you give me $250,000. And then he doesn't ever tell her anything. Finally, we get him over here. I don't even think he's been to the US besides this. He's in Peru, by the way, because he killed another person 5 years to the day after Natalee was killed. And also there's drug charges of him, there's a drug deal kind of thing in prison. What? Anyway, 36-year-old, also he has 2 kids, probably having conjugal visits, ew. And also I didn't know polygraphs I thought they were not admissible in court, but whatever. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting all fired up. This case just, ugh. So since it was federal court, they didn't have pictures. They have drawings of him and stuff, which I don't want to see that piece of trash. Her mother said that he looked like hell and that prison had not been good to him. But she got to make her piece, his statement as well. So he says a lot of uhs and ums and all that crap. Basically, to summarize, to get to what he really said, it's only 2 pages. There's more that hasn't come out yet. But she wanted to go to the hotel, her hotel. He didn't want to. He wanted to be with her. And so his friends dropped him off at the beach because he wanted to spend more time with her or whatever. They're kissing on the beach. And he says he was feeling her up. She said no. He starts feeling her up anyway. She knees him in the crotch. And then he kicks her in the head, and he's pretty sure she was either dead or at least unconscious. And then he sees a cinder block, and he smashes it into her face. And he said her head collapsed, caved in. And then he walks into the water with her, somehow pulling her / dragging her / walking with her. And then she's off the scene. Now, he's told at least 9, 10 different stories, but apparently this one is the most accurate. Her family said that they are happy with this. They're not happy, but this is enough. This is the most justice they're gonna get, because it's just been a whole mess. I don't want to get into everything. I can do a deep dive eventually, but he got 20 years, but it's gonna be concurrent with his Peruvian sentence, which apparently in Peru, you maximum can only serve 35 years, which is pretty ridiculous to me. So you can just do a bunch of things and be oh, well, it's only gonna be 35 years, sorry. So dude has, he wanted to sexually assault her which to me, okay, I don't think this is the first time that this has happened. somebody like that, like, they want that control. I'm a SA survivor, and it really, reading that was kind of a trigger, but also, like, I'm glad she did fight as much as she could, but there's just some sick people out there. Like, even if you say no, they don't care. They think that they're better. They think that they can be in control of women. Men can get SA'd as well, but it's more common with women. That's just a fact. But yeah, this case is closed, even though I'm glad that her family has gotten some justice for her. So that is just my thoughts, my quick thoughts on this case. Rest in peace, Natalee Holloway, and I'm thinking about her family and her, and I'm happy that Natalee got as much justice as possible, and it's been, at least for now, we'll see what happens in Aruba, but that's a whole nother story. There's tons of documentaries on it. But yeah, prayers and peace and good vibes to the Holloway family and anyone that's been affected by this case. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know about any other cases you want my thoughts on. I'm very passionate about true crime, solved and unsolved stories, and victim stories, and the psychology behind horrendous people. Thank you so much for watching.